Okay, so welcome to Vintage Inspiration. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm Tanya. I'm still sick. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Um, I don't know any way around it. I still have to continue to film because if I don't, then my channel's doing bad enough. And so if I don't film, I'll get 0 views versus 20 views. So I hope you guys understand it. And I'm so grateful for those who are still keeping up with me. Um, anyway, this is like the fourth day since my friend was here and made those drinks for us, the beets and all that stuff. Yeah. So I've been drinking that. I drank that for 2 days straight. The third day I got a little hungry. I was eating like some boiled eggs, but I need something to give me some energy. So I have lots of vegetables. I don't know what I'm making. I made rice already, so I had these, and it was just easier than taking something out the fridge. I even got some fresh fish, but I don't feel like cleaning it or doing anything to it. And those fish are whole, so I'm gonna have to clean them. So I got some. Oh, well, it's dripping because I cleaned it. I recycle these. So it's chicken of the sea, and it's salmon. Yeah, they have all different brands. I tend to like this one when I'm doing sautés, but when I'm like frying them, I tend to like other brands. Or sometimes you gotta just get what you can get. So as you can see, you have to okay, you drain the water out, and you can use the water in your sauce if you like. So maybe set it aside, but I don't like it. So I just drain it out, and then they have little bones. So what you do is you just pull them apart in pieces, gently, very, very gently, and you remove the bones. And it's like a line of bones. In fact, let me show you. Let me see if I can grab some. Okay, here's one. Because they're right on top of the trash can. See how the bones look? It's like a long kind of round. So they're easy to come out, yeah. And sometimes they have like thin little bones. You don't have to worry about those because they're so thin. See if I could find one. Like, see how thin that is? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna just dissolve. So you don't have to pick out every little thin bone. They're not like regular fish bones. So if they were, you have to pick out every little one. Yeah. Okay, so we have salmon. We got some fresh squash, some green pepper, brown pepper. I was able to pull out some tomatoes out my yard because yesterday I did a big salad. I forgot what I did a big salad and I used almost all the tomatoes. So, but thank God, that cherry tomato plant's doing amazing. And I was able to get more, but I didn't think there was any more, so I had ordered some little tomatoes here just to go with for this dish. But then I went out there just now and I was able to find some. Oh, and I forgot I need my thyme. Let me grab my thyme. It's right here. So this is from my garden as well. I'm so blessed. So this is going to go in this dish too. These tomatoes taste nothing like the store-bought tomatoes. It's a totally different taste. Please grow some, please. I mean, the taste is out of this world. I can't even describe it. In fact, I want to go buy another tomato plant as soon as I get my health together because I need more tomatoes. And then we have some leeks and some bok choy. This is the large bok choy, not the small one. See, they're really, really big. And what I like to do is cut the white part out, slice the green one, and then slice this. I like to slice them separately. And then I have some fresh cucumbers, celery. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't cook with celery, but man, it tastes amazing. And then I got some garlic in here, a piece of onion, another piece of pepper. I have a very small piece of onion because I have the leeks. So I didn't even grab a new one. I'm just going to use that. And I don't have any garlic, so that's what I have left. But I do have this, so I always like to keep this. And I have some in the cabinet. This is not enough, but this is plenty. Keep this in case you run out because you got to cook with garlic. Okay. So we'll set this aside. And I'm seeing there's a bone right here. I never get all the bones out. I promise you I never do. Put this by the stove. And I'm making this dish to try to build my energy back. Let's pray it works because I don't have any energy. And I hope I can even get through this standing, you know. So let's go ahead and get use the rest of this pepper first. And this dish pairs really good with this poblano pepper. It really, really does. And I'm going to thinly slice this. A lot of times when I'm doing stuff like this, when I don't feel good, I like to use this because I can focus better. Yeah, because I don't even have the strength to really even use that knife. I bought some new knives the other day, but I haven't even been able to get them clean because I've been so sick. And I'm doing thin slices and just cut it to your choice. You know, some people like big pieces of pepper. Just cut it to your choice. This is how I like it with this dish. And when I'm cutting a pepper, I don't like to use that half because I like to get some of the whole pepper. So I slice it from the top and then come down. Let me put some more lights on. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah. See how I got the whole pepper? So you can get the taste from the top to the bottom because it has different texture and taste. Trust me, you'd be surprised. This pepper is so fresh. This came from that farmer's market. That day, my friend went shopping for me. Yeah, I got me some peppers too. And then we'll just cut that in half. That's good enough. So that first poblano pepper, that's just from the Kroger where I live. Yeah. Okay, what's next? I guess is that going to be enough pepper? I think so. I think that'll be enough here. Go ahead and get this onion cut. Just a little piece. And just a little dice on that. Now, if you don't have the leeks, then go ahead and use more onion. Yeah. See, I have these beautiful leeks, so I don't have enough space here, but I don't want to set up anything else because I really didn't even want to do this, but I really need to make a video, so I don't have a choice right now. But as sick as I am, I really don't want to even be standing. I need to be sitting to do this, but I didn't want. I'd have to move all that stuff off the table, and that's just extra work. So this is where I'm at right now. But I really wanted to sit down to do this. And this one's kind of not too good looking. You see that? So we'll throw that out here. And then I have a few more little pieces. See, I always have scraps of leeks in my refrigerator because I love leeks and I'm always buying them. You could use green onion, you know, Vidalia onion. Remember Vidalia onions? I used to love those. I really don't buy them too much anymore. Okay, what's next? Guess we'll start with the bok choy. And like I said, I like to cut the white part out like that. And I normally cut it out on that angle because that's the way it sits in there, you see? I hope you can see what I'm doing, guys. I'm really doing the best I can. I'm just thinking if I need to pull you in even more. Does this thing zoom? Let me see. No, it's not letting me zoom. When I'm in the store, it lets me zoom. Let me see. Maybe if I put the spotlight on now. I don't know, it's not letting me zoom. I'm not sure why. What did I do? Oh, okay, well, okay, I have an idea. I'll push it down a bit and pull it in. Because it kind of looks like you're far away. Okay, and then when I start adjusting stuff, I make it even worse. But I think you can see a little better right here. Okay. So I'm just cutting the white part out. You don't have to do this. This is just the way I like to cut my bok choy. And this way, I could line my leaves up. See how big that one is? They're nice and fresh. These been in my refrigerator for a while. These didn't come from the farmer's market. These came from Kroger. And I cut it down like that. And you pretty much want to get these diced up. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and cut these. I normally trim off the ends. Bok choy, it always has this black stuff. It doesn't come off. I think it's just from the growing process. So that's why I always trim those ends off. And then it has like roots. You can cook them if you want, you know. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave that. That's just a little guy, so we'll just leave that. See these little black spots? They're nothing bad, but I don't like to eat them. I really don't. Okay. And then we'll just kind of give these a slice. And then just kind of dice them on a bias. Kind of tastes good when you do it like that. Okay, let's put these in. I'm going to put these back here because I don't want to get them mixed up with the onions. Because we will saute our onions first before we saute these. And I'm so off focus, like I have no control. I'm going to set these aside. Let me show them to you. It looks so fresh, right? This should give me some nutrients and some energy. And I knew I wouldn't have enough room, so I grabbed another plate. I got these from the thrift store. Aren't they gorgeous? Let me see if they have a name. Ironstone. Beautiful. They're in great condition, too. And I'm sure I got them on one of my videos, so you guys saw me thrift them. This is really bad, so I'm going to cut that off. Can you see that? Yeah. You can cook it. I'm sorry. You can cook this if you want, but I don't like to cook it. Yeah, I like to discard it. Like it's ruined. You see that? I don't want that in my food. Now, if you was like preparing a broth to drink the broth, then you can go ahead and put that in. I don't think it'd be a problem, but I'm going to be eating this over rice. I don't want to see any rotten black pieces. So, see? So just discard it. And celery is not that expensive, and you get plenty. You can bake this with your chicken. It tastes so good. A lot of people, you know, you could bake it with beets too in the oven. That'd be delicious. I don't even have the energy to cut these. My goodness. Oh, this is sad. I could have had somebody to come over and cook, but every time somebody comes, we got to take turns in the kitchen to try to do the video. It's so frustrating. Like when my friend was here, it was because he has to have on a mask. He can't catch COVID. And so we got to keep spraying the room with the Lysol. And I got odor ban. I've been spraying that. And he's sitting in the living room. It's just a lot. So I didn't want him to come back over. So, yeah. And yes, we're going to cook the leaves. Why not? And this celery came from the farmer's market, which is a plus. I'm just kind of slicing it so it don't be so thick when you cook it. And yes, I want a lot because it like tastes so delicious, and it pairs so nice with that fish. You'd be surprised. I really need to do like a tomato and cucumber on the side. I don't know if I'm going to get to that, because then we're going to use all the tomatoes that came from my garden. Oh no, I dropped one. I got to pick that up. Where did it go? This is going to add a nice taste to this dish. These fresh tomatoes and that fresh thyme. I mean, if you have to get it from your market, fine, but it's going to have a totally different taste. Try to get these things as fresh as you can. I already cooked with these tomatoes with some fish. Me and my son, with the thyme, me and my son couldn't believe the flavor. It was something that we've never tasted in our life. Sometimes when you go to gourmet restaurants, they have a garden out back, and they pull their vegetables in daily, and they have that same fresh taste. Yeah. I think I'm just going to sit these right here. And I want to grab a few of these cherry tomatoes. And remember, these are store-bought, but I don't. That's not going to be enough. So I want to use most of that for the side. I want to do cucumber and tomato on the side. At least I'm going to try. I may have to sit down and do that, guys, because I'm not feeling good at all, and I really don't want to fall out. Okay. Alright. Oh, there was another one. Look, I just leave that whole. Well, I thought I was done. I was so happy, but I forgot I got the squash. Okay. So you just chop that little piece off. You can cook it if you want. You don't have to chop it off. And how I normally cut squashes is I normally cut the big piece off, set that aside. And what I do is trim away whatever doesn't look good. This one kind of doesn't even have any bad spots. Because when I cook these, I don't like to have all skin. And then we're going to just slice them. And do the same thing, remove some of the skin. This one doesn't have any bad skin really, but I still want to remove it. You don't have to remove it because you may say it's wasting, because that's food. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's just keep that one and just trim it up. So we won't waste that one, okay? Okay. And I like to keep them whole so they don't break apart. You know, when you tend to cook these, you can't find them because they break apart. So keep them whole. And this way you can get a big piece. Yes. Okay, let's do another one. Let's trim away some. I don't know why I do this with my zucchinis, my squash, and my cucumber. I trim some away because I don't like a bite of the skin in every bite, but you want to keep it because it's healthy for you. You know, the skin is where a lot of the nutrients is in squash, zucchinis, and cucumbers. So you want to leave some. And that's why I take some off, because I don't like the skin. But I leave some because you know your body needs it. And so I normally try and take away what's rotten. You know how it has like these brown little marks? So then just go ahead and take that away. And I'm not cooking for anyone. So it's my germs. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay, I think that should be enough squash. I don't know. This meal is going to last me for about 3 days. I do not have the energy to stand back up here and cook again. So that's why I'm making so much. This one has a really rotten thing. See, so you definitely want to cut that off. Okay, I think that might be enough. I'm going to slice these in half because I got to make sure that they can fit in the pot. I have a small little pot. I'm seeing some rotten on this leaf, just a little piece. I think that might be enough, yeah. You know, till you cook it, it don't be enough, you're going to be wishing you added that. So let me just go ahead and add it. I don't even feel like peeling the skin, okay. I've been washing my hands a lot. Try not to reinfect myself. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is I might add a few more green peppers. Maybe I'll just, okay. Let me just cut a piece right here. Yeah, I'll just add that. I'm just going to cut it in two, just to make life easy. Okay, let's stop the filming. We'll turn the camera around. Move everything over there. Okay, so I have some olive oil. And I'm going to put a little butter. And I'm adding butter because butter tastes good with squash and salmon. So that's why I'm adding some. Even if you have some lemon, you can add to this dish. Like even if you have lemon pepper, I don't have any lemon or lemon pepper. Let me show you the rice. I added some of that sazon, so it'll be like a yellow rice. I need to fluff it. I haven't fluffed it yet. When you fluff it, it looks so much nicer. Let me show you. See? Beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to add a drop of this just to enhance the, in fact, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on the salmon. Okay. And then we're going to add a little soy sauce. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the garlic, so I just did it. Yeah. I'm going to add all the onion, garlic, and pepper. I think I got it all. A heaping spoon of that, maybe two, because I really love garlic. I really do. And I'm going to keep this butter handy because I know I'm going to need it. I'm even adding some. And I don't want these to brown, just a gentle saute. We're going to add this salmon mix. These plates are so great. If you go to the thrift store and find some big giant plates, they just hold everything so nice. This is my tomatoes. slide these over and add some more oil. And then we're going to add our salmon. Don't break it apart. Try to keep it whole. Because you want to be able to eat the salmon just like the squash. And you can eat it. I think it's cooked, right? Yeah. Let me feel. I don't know. Yeah, because you can put this in your salad. So it's ready to eat. These pieces fell apart, so nothing you could do about it. And I want to get it all in there. Now I'm going to use this juice once it browns. And we're going to do a gentle saute. You guys are going to love this. I made it some years back. I haven't made this in a while. I think I need some more oil because I don't see anything. I don't want it to burn. I don't want to put in. Let me get some butter. About a tablespoon, just to help it cook. And then we're going to incorporate the onions on top, and then we'll add everything else in and let it simmer. It cooks really quick. I didn't time it, so I guess you could time it on the video because the video has a timer. But I need to use this. I don't want to break up my fish. I'm going to go ahead and add the onions. Mix everything together. Doesn't that look delicious? Yeah. And you can put a little pepper, red pepper flakes, whatever you want. And then we're going to go ahead and add this sauce. I see a little bone. And if you miss a bone, it doesn't matter because, like I said, they're really, really soft. And add a little soy sauce. Not a lot because it's salty. That's why I'm not putting any salt. Because I have the salt from that all day. Add a few tomatoes. Doesn't it look delicious? I know, it's so yummy. I can't wait to eat. I'm going to add this. I really need a bigger pot. I really do. But I'm trying to see what I can get in here. And I just want these vegetables to steam. That's why I'm going to add some water in just a minute. I just want them to steam. I forgot to add that, so we'll just leave that out. I just want these veggies to steam on top. I think that's going to be all that's going to be able to fit. Nothing else can fit. Let's get some water. About a quarter of a cup. And let's go ahead and put some thyme. Add some thyme. I really need a bigger pot. This is so sad. And I'm on camera and it's just so embarrassing. I could have actually digged out a bigger pot. It's not a problem. This was sitting here, so I just wanted to use it. And this time is just extraordinary. I'm spilling it everywhere. Put just a few more, and a little bit more soy sauce. Okay, that's all she wrote. Put the cover on. Hopefully it'll compress down, and I'll come back once it. I'll come back. Let's set the timer. Let's do 12 minutes. 12 minutes. I think that'll be good enough. Oh Lord. Okay, 12 minutes. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. So let's just check our veggies and see if it's steamed enough. Yeah, why not? But for some reason I got a lot of sauce and I wanted it to more simmer. I guess I added too much water, so don't add water. Because I guess the last time I made this, I didn't make a whole pot, it was just a little serving. And I guess a lot of the water came from the celery and the squash. Yeah. In fact, the last time when I made it, I only had like a little piece of celery, a little piece of bok choy. I just had a lot of squash, so I'm not sure what's going on. But I got the top off, and I'm going to let it cook. Let's taste the meat. Let it cook. Oh my gosh, it tastes so delicious. I'm going to let it cook for maybe another 10 minutes. I should do it. In fact, it's ready now. I'm just trying to, I'm going to do 7 minutes. I'm just letting the water come down some. Okay. So I only let it cook for 2 more minutes because I don't like my vegetables too cooked. I'm trying to eat them fresh as I can. See, it's still like holding up because you don't want them to cook too much. Yeah. This is, I mean, if that's the case, you can just, if you're going to cook your vegetables a lot, you might as well just eat them raw because it just, you lose all the nutrients. This is salmon. There's plenty left. The sauce is so delicious. The olive oil, the garlic, the peppers. Oh my God. So there's my plate. I hope you enjoy. And don't add too much liquid because you want the salmon to kind of like brown just a bit, you know? Yeah, so mine's just kind of like boiled, but that's fine because it's healthier. So actually, I'm kind of glad I did add the water because I don't need that grease on the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. God bless.